Good evening, everybody. My name is Jennifer Schmedding. I am the president of the Geneseo Performing Arts Council. You are going to be amazed at what these kids have learned in this short amount of time. This is a really great concert. GPAC is the primary funding organization for all of our fine arts in grades K through 12. We had a most recent fundraising event, Harvest Music Festival, a couple of weeks ago that I'm sure a lot of you participated in. That event raises us about $25,000 a year. We have several large fundraising events over the year, and we do that to make sure that these kids have the best fine arts experience that they can. We can't do that without a lot of volunteers. If you helped out with Harvest Music Fest, that event took about 350 volunteers. So when you get those emails from us, if you would be kind enough to open up and see if you can help us out, that would be fantastic. Have a wonderful concert, and good job, kidlets. Thank you.
Welcome, I am Mrs. Hawkins. I am the 6th grade band director, and I'm very excited to see you all here. I know there are 82 people behind me who are very excited for this concert and to show you what they have learned. It's going to be very different than what you heard in the gym during the summer after just 3 weeks of lessons. They've come a long way. They have a long way to go, too. It's a journey, and we're all on it together. So I'm not going to talk very much because I'm going to let these lovely young men and women do the talking, but thank you again. I did want to say, in case she didn't mention it, there is a little reception after the concert of cookies and maybe some water, so please stick around for that. And then also, at the end of the concert, this all has to go away because I'm told there's a PSAT test tomorrow morning right here at 7:45, which sounds awful. But if I can get some parents up here to help put chairs and stands away and percussion things back into the band room, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Good evening, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends and neighbors. Tonight we are going to present the brief history of our band. For this first performance, students will be announcing the songs and telling our story. We began our journey just 3 short months ago. Way back in July at the super lesson, we were given our instruments and were taught how to put them together and make our first sound. During summer lessons, we also learned how we were supposed to behave in band, sometimes the hard way, if you know what I mean. Tonight, we want to share with you the very beginning of our instruction up to the present. We think you will be very proud of how far we've come in such a short time. When we first got our shiny new instruments back in July, we couldn't wait to come home, plug them in, and have beautiful music come out. Instead, when we tried them for the first time, it sounded something like this. Remember, folks, that was pretty bad. I don't know if you could call that music, but at least something was coming out of the instrument. After our initial super lesson and first summer lessons, things changed quickly.
During summer camp, we learned that this was called a whole note. A whole note receives 4 beats. Counting up to 4 was a challenge for some of us. We didn't know that we would be able to use our math skills during band. Our next song included half notes, which are only 2 beats, and quarter notes, which are only 1 beat. Everybody except the percussionists also learned how to tongue. We started each note with our tongue because it sounds better, will make playing faster, easier eventually. This was very hard to do for some of us, but we kept trying. Our trombones will be featured in this next song. To this point, we only learned one note. Next, we added two more. This song contains the two new notes plus the one already learned. It is definitely a band favorite. We will feature our cornets in this song.
In this next song, percussionists learned about double stroke rolls. Everyone learned a new time signature called common time. This is actually the same as 4/4 time, so it wasn't actually new at all. This song will feature a euphonium section. Our next song is one of our favorites, and we practiced it constantly. All of our parents remember this one. This song will feature clarinets. Our next song will introduce us to breath marks and phrasing. We learned that phrases were not just in language arts class. We will feature our horns in this song. Finally, we got to learn our first Christmas song. In it, we will feature our flute section. We decided that a lot of songs we were playing sounded pretty good, but they were kind of boring. We wanted to make our music more interesting by using dynamics. Dynamics is a fancy word that means volume. We learned two Italian words, forte, which means loud, and piano, which means soft. This next song will feature one of our most unique instruments in the band. This instrument is usually as tall or taller than the person playing it. If you guess bassoon, you're right. Smart with our musical terms, it was time to use our ears more. We learned about theme and variation. This is a form of music that begins with a melody or the theme and then is altered or changed in some way throughout the piece. Our theme will feature our saxophone section. For a variation, we thought that counting to 4 was old news, so we've changed things up a bit. Our next piece is only 2 beats per measure. This song will feature another unique instrument in our band, the oboes. Another way we make our music more interesting is by articulating notes in different ways. An articulation indicates how a note should be played and is implied at the beginning of the note. The 2 different styles we learned were legato and staccato. Legato means smooth and connected and is indicated by a dash or a puntio marking. The staccato means to separate the notes or put space between them. This is indicated by a dot. This song will feature the biggest and lowest instrument in our band, the tubas.
We do a lot more in band class than just playing concert music. Every day we start with a warm-up that helps us develop our breath support, tonguing, finger dexterity, technique, and pattern recognition. Percussionists also work on their own techniques, such as sticking patterns, buzz rolls, and flams. We also play along with a metronome to develop our sense of time and pulse. In our warm-up demonstration, we will feature our percussion section. In addition to playing our instruments, we also work on rhythm every day. In our binders, we have pages and pages full of rhythm charts, where we learn how to write and count, then count and clap them. Here's an example of our latest rhythm chart, chart 4.5.
Our first real band piece, where everyone had their own page of music and had more than 8 measures, was challenging because it combined a lot of music terms and concepts that we had learned already, such as repeats, dynamics, and several other articulations. It also introduced the percussionists to some new instruments. Once the dust settled and everyone understood the song, it quickly became one of our favorites. This song will feature everyone in the band. Once we start playing, you'll understand why it's called Popcorn Prelude. like to end our concert with our most challenging song yet, but definitely one of our favorites. But before we do that, we would like to thank our parents for your support and also for being patient in those beginning weeks. We couldn't do it without you. We hope you have enjoyed our story, and we look forward to performing for you again at the Christmas concert on Tuesday, December 13th.